Just thought of what do I do on impact when we land, and I had this moment where I truly felt like maybe I was going to heaven.
An unbelievable experience, terrifying for our colleague Mike Bettis and his tornado hunt crew. They were tossed some 200 yards by the twister in Reno, Oklahoma, and we continue to follow the breaking news here on Weather Center Live. The deaths of 3 storm-chasing pioneers, Carl Young, Tim Samaras, and his son Paul Samaras, they all died Friday, tracking tornado activity in Oklahoma.
And earlier, storm tracker Jim Cantori joined us to talk about their impact on tornado forecasting.
Huge loss, guys. I mean, this guy, Tim Samaras, was a pioneer. All right, I didn't know Tim really well, but I certainly knew of his research. That you put the probe out there in South Dakota in 2003 and measured that 100 millibar pressure drop in about 40 seconds. I mean, that was cutting edge research, and it's still being talked about today and utilized. There are many papers written about that. So Tim really did it for the science. He was one of those guys that will always be remembered as really doing it for the science. He also did, with Roger Hill, every spring, a Tornado Chasers Summit, which was held out in Colorado. And, to not only, bring chasers together, but also educate them. So this is just a huge loss, guys. I mean, this was, when you think about tornadoes, Tim's up there with the Howie Bluesteins and the Josh Wermans. I mean, Tim is right up there at the top in terms of pioneers. So, it's our hearts go out to their families and certainly everybody who knew Tim. I mean, this is really, really bad.
You were out chasing the day before this happened, not too far from this part of the country. Were you shocked at what this tornado did and how it took a turn so quickly and that they were all in the path of it?
Well, here's what shocks me. When I look at the dot diagram that we have with the couplet, which shows the rotation of the tornado, and all the chasers and where they are, honestly, in my opinion, it's a miracle that many more did not perish. That's my first thought. Did the video the other day when we saw the armored vehicle in the tornado inspire guys to say, you know what, maybe we can get a little bit closer? There's a million thoughts going through my head right now, guys, but the fact is we just lost a great man, a great pioneer for meteorology, and that's just tough to wrap my arms around right now.
Storm tracker Jim Cantori and his thoughts on the tragic situation. Well, we've got the Weather Channel's Dave Malkoff. He joins us now live from Reno, Oklahoma, and he has been out there all afternoon here within the rubble of homes that were just incredible damage here from this powerful twister.
Yeah, it's the same type of system that took those 3 meteorologists. It got our vehicle, lifted it up into the air, and injured our crew. One of them still in the hospital. Austin, he's still in the hospital at this point. And it caused a lot of damage around the state. 10 people died, including 2 children. This is the power of that tornado if you just look at this house. But this is a success story. This house, no matter how damaged it is, think about this. There was a storm shelter underneath, and the family got in there. They survived. The power of that EF3 tornado is on display. So the family was inside that storm shelter. You know what it cost them? $2,500. That's all it cost them. It's a very small investment when you think of the lives saved by this little thing that you put in the ground, and it's not much bigger than this. This is a freezer that you would put in your garage, and it's a little bit taller. It's about twice the size, but this is about what you're looking at, but embedded in the ground. That's a shelter for you that's going to save lives, and it did right here in Reno as that storm was coming through, as several vortices of that twister were coming through the house and tearing it down. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much, Dave. We appreciate the reporting out there in the field. Certainly been a difficult time for everyone, and we wish all the families out there that are in the process of rebuilding all of the best. Tonight, though, severe weather possibilities continue.
Yeah, we're going to continue to follow that activity. We've seen it fire up across parts of the northeast, parts of the southeast as well. More on that after